What happens when a police officer, a man who wears the same uniform as his colleagues, is suddenly treated like a criminal? This is the shocking story of an off-duty black officer pulled over by white cops, and how that single moment turned into a battle for justice. It was a quiet evening. Officer James Miller had just finished his shift driving home in his personal car. He wasn't in uniform, but his badge, ID, and service weapon were all with him. For him, it was just another night. But as he turned down a dimly lit road, flashing lights appeared behind him. Red and blue filled his rearview mirror. He pulled over calmly, like he'd done hundreds of times before as an officer himself. Only this time, he was on the other side of the window. 3 white officers approached. Their tone wasn't cautious, it was aggressive. "Hands where we can see them," one shouted. "Step out of the vehicle." Confused but compliant, James tried to identify himself. "I'm a police officer," he said, reaching slowly for his wallet. But instead of listening, they drew their weapons. Fear and disbelief hit him all at once. How could this be happening? He'd taken the same oath they had, to serve and protect. But in that moment, all they saw was the color of his skin. They ordered him to the ground, cuffed him, and searched his car. His badge was found in the glove compartment, along with his department ID. The look on their faces shifted instantly, from control to confusion, then panic. The supervising officer stammered, "Why didn't you say something?" James stared back, steady and calm. "I did," he replied. "You just didn't want to hear it." The encounter could have ended there, swept quietly under the rug. But James refused to stay silent. He filed a lawsuit, not just for himself, but for every black man unfairly profiled, even in a badge. His case sparked outrage. The body cam footage told the truth. He was calm, cooperative, and professional. The other officers, however, were not. Months later, after intense media coverage and internal investigations, the department faced public pressure. The officers involved were suspended, and James's courage forced the system to look inward. His actions became a symbol of accountability from within, a reminder that racism doesn't stop at a uniform. This wasn't just a traffic stop. It was a moment that exposed how deep bias can run. James Miller stood not only for himself, but for truth. Because justice isn't real until it's equal for everyone, including those who wear the badge. If this story gave you chills or made you think, like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more powerful, real-life stories that remind us what justice should look like. Now, let's move to the story.